My shirt keep on right funny. They gonna see all these tattoos on my. Ooh, hey, what's going on, bitches? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Hey Bitches Live, the remix with me, boy Derrick. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I hope everybody's doing well on today. Before we get started, I gotta do some housekeeping. To of course, no children allowed. Please, please, please. If you ever hear Hey Bitches, don't allow any children to be a part of it because I will not be responsible for what goes on. Okay? All right. So hope everybody's doing okay. We're gonna take a few seconds, to go over our little house rules. No children allowed. Please, ma'am, please, sir, know that 99.9% of all these conversations are adult conversations, and we're not here to kind of like we all pure and raw up in here. So in order to avoid any backlash, please, please, please do not ever, ever, ever allow. Every time I scoot up, I scoot the fuck down. Allow any children to ever watch any of my live unless I state otherwise. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good day. For those of you who know the words of prayer, please for my little brother Eric. Just for him and his family, and we'd be glad about that. Praise God. Um, I got a couple of things I want us to talk about together. Trending news here in the head for there, Miss Pat. Trending news here in this wonderful place called Maryland. I did my little research, and we have a little issues with a lot of people having issues with our mayor, which actually has been the youngest mayor that this city has elected in a decade. I mean, seriously, not a decade, in a century. This man is Brenda Scott, 36 years old, and he also happens to be an African American male. So, of course, it's a lot of unnecessary bass coming back and forth because of not because of his age, but just because of his color. People are saying this and saying that. But nevertheless, I say this: give the man a chance to do his job. Y'all, I'm judging him already, and haven't even seen anything that he's capable of doing other than when he was moved up to be the president of the city council. But that's a whole nother arena that we're not gonna get into right now. But yeah, y'all keep a mayor in your prayers, okay? Now, it's been a proven fact that the Patriot League and the NCAA has canceled all of their sports. But today, and it already started, there's been 5 minutes into it. Um, all the sports were canceled, but they exempted Army and Navy. They're still allowing them to play, and lo and behold, guess who's at the game? The Great Pumpkin Charge. This country's going through so much right now, and you as a president got the nerve to think you want to show up at some damn Army Navy game, which they shouldn't be playing. But check this out. I want y'all to hear what the Patriots League said about why they are allowing them to play. They're allowing them to play to fulfill their physical portion of their mission in developing future officers. That's only crazy. That's crazy. That don't make you're risking them getting COVID because they have to have certain physical requirements they have to meet. Um, to be a future officer. Okay, take your ass to the gym. Well, I don't understand what's the purpose of you possibly putting these athletes at danger. They have a physical requirement that they have to read. That's why most of these academies have state of the art gym facilities. You have tracks. You have they you know what I'm gonna wait to see what y'all got, but that's crazy. And they say it's for their physical so they can hold up to their physical of the for being future officers. But y'all, it's a gym. Go your ass to the gym. Run around the track. Have some good sex. You'll meet your physical requirements. Oh, that'll work. So I mean, that's just me. What do you guys think about that? All the other sports team in that league or conference, which is called the Patriot League, has canceled all of their sports. But they're going to allow Army and Navy to play, and they've actually been playing for 27 minutes here. Or they may not even be playing yet. The game started 27 minutes ago. I don't know if that was the pregame or if that was the game as a whole. I don't know. It bothers me, but it's just me. You know, I can't tell nobody how to feel. That's their thing. Um, so Navy's 3-6 and Army is 7-2. I don't know how that happened, but and then I think they're still thinking about playing the the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. They have this little cup that they play for every year, the Commander's Cup or something like that. I think they're still going to let them play that. So I think it's not. I mean, you're right, and that's something I think they're not. But if they become a fatality or they become, sick, real sick, and they can't be a help to nobody, then what's the purpose of you putting? It's. I mean, it's. I just see that it seems like a lot of things have like taken on this attitude that they don't really care, and they just purposely putting people at risk. And and unfortunately, since they are in the military academy, they have certain obligations that they have to fulfill. But I still think that there's other ways that they can fulfill their function of their obligation without putting. No, Dallas, get out of my room, please. No, Dallas, bye. Dallas, it's one in there. Please get. And what about? Where's that? Hold on. Y'all see, that's the advantage of having live moments. That was my grandson. Right, Miss Pat, it's extremely stupid. It's extremely careless, and it's extremely, I don't. But that's just my opinion. It's better to have all your military personnel than to worry about them going to a goddamn football game and possibly running the risk. Because I think, but a lot of people fail to realize about this thing is you can take a test and it'll come negative. Yeah, it will. And 2 days later, you can take the same damn test and find out that you've been positive for the whole damn time. And they should, Miss Pat. Their obligation should be to protect their future officers. But if they get sick and things go the other way, it ain't gonna be no damn future officer. So yeah, that thing kind of bothered me. And this is the thing now. And this next thing I talk about, I went on Facebook this morning, and it took me to a place that I really didn't want to go. But anyway, WBFF Fox 45 News here in the Baltimore, the DMV area, made a report. And first of all, let me give you some insight information. Um, this young man, well, named Mr. William Love, lives in Maryland, but he lives in one of the richest counties in the country, if not the number one richest county in the country, which is Montgomery County, Maryland, which holds cities like Silver Springs, but that's, big money cities. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This man has 3 counts of malicious destruction of property, and 1 count of theft. And all of this stuff was on. And one thing that he did was destroy a Black Lives Matter sign. And this guy is a 63-year-old Caucasian. So What do you think about that? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my opinion after you say something. I mean, so my thing is, okay, you got assholes in the richest county, you got assholes in the poorest counties. You got people hiding behind white sheets in Montgomery County just as well as you do probably in Anne Arundel County, Baltimore County, Baltimore City, Queen Anne's County, all those places. So what do you think about what this man did? Some people, how people say, well, stuff like that don't happen in their neighborhood. Girl, you lie. Stuff like that happen in your neighborhood. Only difference between your neighborhood and my neighborhood is they're not gonna report yours because y'all send hundreds and thousands of dollars to the fraternal order of the police. Blah 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 blah. So what say you? What do you guys think? I mean, and then when I tell you the next part of this, it's gonna blow your mind. But what do you guys think? 3 counts of malicious destruction of property.
This is extra time.
And a count of theft. But check this out. This man has vandalized this exact same property multiple times. That's what I'm thinking. It was put off. It was reported by Fox 45 News, and I was like, wow. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I started reading the article because like I said, I love information. I started reading the article. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we did that. It's posted on Facebook. So then I started reading some of the comments that was made. Probably shouldn't have did that, but I did anyway. Shit. First comment I see, Caucasian woman. First thing she said out her mouth. But what about all the properties that Black Lives Matter destroyed? I'm like, bitch, first of all, this ain't got nothing to do what happened before the situation that's at hand. The situation at hand is this Caucasian 63-year-old white man decided that he wanted to take it upon himself to maliciously destroy somebody else's property and an account of theft, and you were caught on camera. What the fuck did that have to do with Black Lives Matter? It gets under my skin because you are caught doing something wrong and illegal, and the first thing one of your counterparts say is, "But we're not talking about what the fuck was done back. We talking about what this man done now." And that thing got underneath my skin so bad. I was like, you know what? Let me make a little comment here. And I was like, you're not making sense to me because what does with anything that Black Lives Matter or whatever the case may be have to do with him being disrespectful and ignorant as hell? I don't see how you are connecting one with the other. One don't have anything. When I say anything, one has nothing to do with the other. So how are you connecting putting these two incidents together? But at the end of the day, the man was dead wrong. And then the sad part about it is he did it multiple times on the same property. So I guess he's saying, fuck the system. I live in Montgomery County, which is the richest county in the United States. They're not gonna do nothing to me. I can't speak for nobody else, but this will be one case that I will most definitely be watching and see what's what. And that's what I'm saying. We have such double standards for this country, depending on, come on here, somebody. We have double standards in this country, depending on your nationality and your gender. Sad, but it's true. We better get on the ball. That's why I'm so grateful for my Nighthawk Network, and we build such a great bond together. But I'm gonna tell you, Miss Pat, that thing, like, and the initial incident got underneath my skin because I'm like, oh my God, are we still going through this? Really, are we still going through that? But when that woman made that comment, and then I looked down and there were so many other comments similar to her. Blah, blah. I'm like, first of all, let's get some clarity here. Let's do some fact checking. First of all, excuse me, y'all. Within this year, it's a fact that most Black Lives rallies all over this country was infiltrated by Caucasian hate groups. Come on, we ain't got to go into all that. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is all this shit you're shooting out your mouth has nothing to do with the situation at hand. The situation at hand is this 63-year-old Caucasian white male who lives, let's just say he lives in the United States, has maliciously destroyed somebody's property and stole something. But you use that as an opportunity to try to bash Black Lives Matters, and not one time did you ever say out of your mouth, "Oh, he was wrong for doing that." And if it was happening, guess what? You don't have a right to do that, because I guarantee you nobody has ever done anything to you to give them the right to come on their property and mess up their stuff. You ain't got first of all, you ain't got to look at it. If you drive past, turn your head the other way up. You know this. Whew, child, I'm gonna tell you, these people better get it together. Get it together. Get it together. That thing. That was the actual the incident that actually made me decide that I wanted to do a remix today, because I just couldn't understand how did you get a 63-year-old Caucasian man maliciously destroying somebody's property and stealing some of that property. How did you get to um well, Black Lives Matter did this, I want if I could have hit her up on the phone, I would have said, "Bitch, what is your problem?" Yeah, but I'm like it bothers me because you always talk about this, but it seems like more crimes and things have been happening to the Black Lives Matter movement than any other movement going on. Not any other, but probably happened to them more than anybody else. So I'm like, girl, you have really got to be kidding me. And then, I went into her profile and found out she lives in Georgia now, but she's originally from Dundalk, Maryland. I was like, well, girl, you just told on yourself. I said, now I know why you act the fucking way that you act. You from Dundalk, Maryland, Trailer Park, Trash City, girl. I'm trying to tell you. Not everybody out there, but girl, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, you know what? Every time we think it's going to get better, anytime we try to make a statement or move forward, somebody always got some negative shit to say. But let's guess what? Check this out. Oh boy. You see that man who's sitting in the seat just got his last crazy effort to get this election overturned. The Supreme Court basically say, "Child, sit down and move over." We're gonna say that you have not proven to me. And then the sad part about it is they said that in the brief that they brought before the Supreme Court, check this out. These are lawyers now. People names were spelled wrong. They had misspelled words in the briefing. I'm like, that's what you get for when you trying to rush shit. You try and then the sad part about it is like 106 um Republicans have signed on to it too. I'm like, you know what? If this country don't realize that they need to stop being so damn going against each other and realize that everything should be for the good of this country and not for the good of your individual party, not for the good of your individual self. That's why you work for. That's why I tell y'all, stop playing with it. Y'all need to go and be a part of every election they have, whether it's city, state, or federal. You need to be a part of that so we can make a difference. Because like now, I'm praying, sending prayers down to Georgia for their runoff. Hoping everybody go out there and do their go down there and do their part and cast that vote. You know what I'm saying? So I don't that thing that cast your votes in Georgia. They even had to think about where I keep Aunt Nikki keep on telling me that I think it was a lawyer down there or something that is trying to get people to move down there just so they can sway the vote. I'm like, you want to talk about some fraudulent shit? Come on, hey Tracy, so that thing touched me in such a way that I may have said a little bit more than what I should have said, but you're just not gonna justify to me how this 63-year-old Caucasian man maliciously destroyed my property and steal from them. Your first comment, hey baby, Tracy, your first comment is Black Lives. Fuck, do that got to do with what's going on now, Mister? And then he did it multiple times, and he got caught on video camera. What's the problem? Is this shit ever gonna stop? And then she had the nerve to say in her comment, well, the news has never, girl, shut the hell up. The news shows what the hell the news want to show. If you ain't got enough sense to realize that, then you got a serious problem. But like I said, what that Caucasian man did was wrong, disrespectful, and everything else. And for you as well, she probably hiding behind a damn mask too. Child, I don't care. But no, girl, you were dead wrong. They should, but you know what? It's girl. And the thing that bothers me is that, like I said, Montgomery County, Maryland, is the richest county in the United States of America, which would probably be, in other words, it's probably one of them counties where, people say, oh, stuff like this don't happen around here. Okay, well, guess what? It happened. He was 63-year-old. He did it multiple times. And I'm like, there has to be a better way. You can't, first of all, how can you justify being on somebody else's property first and foremost? So you don't, there's no way that you're going to prove, but that thing that woman said, let me tell you, ain't gonna lie, I'm not a violent person. But if I could have been close enough, I probably would have slapped the shit out of her. Because I said, now you're just sounding dumb. Now you're not even making any sense. You putting apples in a bag with oranges and calling all of them apple. Girl, shut the hell up. You can't see and you ain't got no sense. Girl, you in all kinds of good. Molly, you in danger, girl. Okay, well, here in Montgomery County, which is the richest county in the United States, a 63-year-old Caucasian man has been charged with 3 counts of malicious destruction of property and 1 count of theft, and he destroyed a Black Lives Matter flag. Okay, that was the issue at hand. So, the richest county in Maryland, we know that predominantly Caucasian, boom, whatever the case may be. They're the ones who say, well, that stuff don't happen. That stuff don't happen here. But Tracy, the kicker was, it was done, by Fox 45 News here in the Maryland area. The kicker was a young lady. The first comment underneath the ad was, where Black Lives Matter destroyed properties. What the hell did that have to do with this white man just did to that person's property? And girl, what news you been watching? What properties have Black Lives Matter destroyed? You don't even have enough sense to know, even with most of these damn rallies that they had, when there was any kind of interruptions or anything that was out of the ordinary, that was done by other hate organizations and things of that nature, who strategically placed people in these rallies just to do that. Girlfriend, you better get it together. That's like I tell y'all people, people in general, y'all piss me off when y'all start shooting off y'all mouth with shit and you don't know facts. Girl, get your whatever you want to call it. Because apparently if you don't go that far, apparently you really don't have no life and you're trying to find one. But honey, I'm here to help you get one. I really am. Pepsi, I'm here to help you get one. What do you think about that, Tracy? And like I said, it took me for a loop. I was actually thinking, my mind was thinking, in another round. But when I saw that, and then when I tell you it went on from there, but I will give my brothers and sisters their props because they got into it with it and they was like, oh no, girl, we're not doing that. Thank you, Tracy. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, girl, at the end of it, all this shit that was just got like through the news and it was factual because it was recorded. The fuck did that have to do with what anything that Black Lives Matters may have done prior to this incident that happened? But you never once came out of your mouth and said that the man was wrong. Because first of all, you was. First of all, you ought to be glad you're not in those states saying laws. You would have walked on that property and they would have blew your damn head off. And then that probably would have been a whole nother issue. Yeah, we better. I got my little notes, y'all. Okay, we got my little notes. Got my little notes. Trying to keep them out the face so y'all can't see. And then, like I said, I also said that here in Baltimore, we have had the youngest mayor in over a century. Our new mayor has just been elected. He's 36 years old and he's an African American male. And when I tell you, oh, I'm gonna tell you that part. But anyway, when I tell you he is getting bashed, I mean he hadn't even been in office for a week, and people are just being so negative towards him and things of that nature. Just like I said on a post the other day, I said, but you know what? Regardless of how you feel, Baltimore City voted the man in. So get the fuck over it. There's nothing you can do now. It wasn't just one person that voted in. The majority of the city voted him in. So what's the problem? This city has been fucked up for years. Years. Only thing I'm praying that I don't know, Chad, but you know, they did all that and it's crazy. And then we also took the time and we was talking about the Patriot League in the NAA and the NCAA has decided all their sports but one sport, which is the Army Navy game, which has gone on for like 49 minutes here. And lo and behold, the president is attending the game. What do y'all think? But Miss Pat already told me. So Tracy, what do you think about with all this going on with the COVID? That they're still allowing them to play, and the reasoning why the Patriot League said that they're still allowing them to play is because to fulfill the physical mission of their mission of developing as future officers. I think that they can fill their physical proportion by going to the gym, going swimming. I don't think that to me that's a crap shit ass answer for having these young men play football for the sake of fulfilling. And I know every military installation all over this wonderful country probably have a state of the art gym, have a swimming pool out there. Those obligations can be fulfilled without putting these athletes at risk. I don't. This is like this country is going so goddamn crazy now, putting so many damn um sports before people's damn health. Okay, you're gonna lose a couple thousand, couple $1,000,000, whatever. Just get over. At least I'd rather you lose a couple $100,000 than for you to lose one damn life. Period. End of story. Explanation point. Explanation point. Hello. So that's going on in Agent Orange. He's there, but this is the first time. It is. Tracy is. I'm like, yo. There's 901 different ways that they can meet their physical requirements for and to be able to develop as a future officer without putting their life on risk. Goddamn football game. You know that's not fair. And if these people, or you want these people to be future officers, then you're making a damn risk by letting them even play with each other. Because just like I said, you could take a COVID test and come back negative, go back take it the next day, and it was a for some odd reason the test wasn't right. So no, it is our country. And Tracy, if you ain't never said nothing else, and you said a lot of stuff. If our country is nothing else, our country will always value money, over people. And that's sad, especially considering that we're one of, if not the richest country in the damn world. So that kind of like got underneath my skin. And of course, y'all president, Humpty Dumpty, sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Yeah, his goddamn fall is coming January 20th. Oh, see you, Humpty, by Dumpty. Hey, Chiz. And it 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 behooves me. And then the woman, she commenced to start. Let me tell you something. This is the sign. Most of the time, when I can tell somebody is wrong as two left shoes, because once you get them real good, the first thing they want to do, well, the Bible says, I said, girl, not me. I'm not the one. You and your Bible, don't do that, girl. Don't do that, girl. Because when it was rewritten by a European white American girl. Sit your ass down somewhere. Stop throwing the Bible up into people's face. Go ahead, sit. Right church, wrong pew. We're not doing all that, girl. We're not having all that. No, girl. Sit on your little piece of the rock and keep it cute. Because like I said, I'll never hit a lady, but I'll slap the shit out of a bitch on you. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. And I'm not talking about as in gender, because if it's somebody's nasty disposition, their attitude. So I see just as many male bitches as I do female bitches. So mark it down. Mark it on your calendar. Get a shirt. I'll never hit a lady, but I'll slap the shit out of a bitch. I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, I just can't. And like Tracy said earlier, the sad thing about it is bigots always try to justify willful ignorance. There's no way you can justify what that man done to those people properly, because those people has not done anything to him for him to destroy their properties in any way. I have tattoos. Oh man, somebody got tattoos. There's no justification for that. And you know what, Tracy? I'm right here. I'm right there with you. I say that he's the president. I don't say he's my president. That's honey. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The last president I had was Barack Obama, honey. So I don't know. The last first lady I had was Michelle. So girl, I don't know who the president is, but you know what? For the last 4 years, I've been surviving without a damn president. Praise be to God. Hallelujah. Oh, no, we're not gonna do all that, baby. We're not gonna do all that. We're gonna hope and pray that you get your soul right with Jesus. So and then he's at the game. Um, and I never got into whether or not they were they said that they're going to have very very limited people in the stands, which is another issue that I'm having. I mean, girl, play the game. You got to just have the coaches, just have the coaching staff. The sort of everybody in the stands. Y'all doing way too much. First of all, you're doing too much because there's no damn reason why these young guys need to be playing football competitively, period, anyway, especially since the whole damn Patriot League had decided to cancel all sporting events for all the colleges that's in that league, and it's a total of seven of them. And two of them are Navy and Army. So, hey, that. But like I say, when that woman made that statement, I was like, you know what? I'm 55 years old, and when I come to tell you, I am so sick and tired of all these goddamn Facebook gangsters. Girl, you hiding behind a keyboard and a goddamn camera. But the sad thing about, oh, I looked her up hard. I'm like, girl, you from Dark, Maryland, and you Georgia. Can we say TPT trailer park? I'm just using acronyms. Can we say TPT? Because girl, that's what you is. And when I said, and you must be a straight up serious bona fide Trump supporter, because there's no justification for you destroying these people's property. I don't give a excuse my language. I don't give a shit what the hell Black Lives Matter did yesterday, the day before yesterday, 10 days before then. That has nothing to do with you destroying these people's property and stealing. So they need to put your ass underneath the jail, because if it was the other way around, they would come up with so many damn charges that they would charge us with, just not because of what we did, but just because of who he is. Come on, say somebody. You know the charge is different depending on the color of your skin. But that thing, ooh. And I wonder if I could put it up. No, I'm not trying to get that. I'm not trying to get that damn like I really know what I'm doing. When I do stuff like that, I have to do it when I'm not in the middle of a show. But what else I want? Something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Y'all know every once in a while I get into my little sports funk. You know, I am a former high school volleyball coach, basketball coach, softball coach. So I am a sports fanatic extraordinaire. I love sports, and I started today to dissect some things in the sporting arena, and it really didn't blow my mind, because I already knew this. Already knew for years that the NFL has been tax exempt. Why? Don't know, because you most definitely bringing in mega, mega bucks. So why is there a need for you to be tax exempt? Okay. So then I took that a little further, and I started doing a little research on some things that concern women. Okay. All right. Check this out.
I'm not underpaid.
Underpaid, under everything. Check this out. The salaries for professional cheerleaders is $15 to $20 per hour, $500 a game, and they can make up to $75,000 a year. But keep in mind that $75,000 a year isn't their salary per se. It's if they get endorsements, or like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, if they have to go on a cruise and do a performance and something like that. So, but then as I call them, the second string cheerleaders, the backup cheerleaders, they only make $9 an hour. They get $250 a game, and they make usually $20,000 a year, which is okay, because I mean, you think a year. First of all, it's not like they're cheering all year long. You know what I'm saying? But then you also got to keep in mind, which I delved in a little deeper. It's certain football teams that don't have cheerleaders at all, i.e., the Buffalo Bills, the Chicago Bears, Cleveland Browns, the Green Bay Packers, and of course your multiple time Super Bowl winners, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They don't have any cheerleaders either. But the Green Bay Packers use college cheerleaders. So you ask yourself the question: do these teams not have cheerleaders because the front office feel as though that they don't pay money for no cheerleader? $75,000 a year, and that only hinges on you getting endorsements outside of your games. Boom, 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 boom. Because you're not really doing that, and then you have teams. I don't know. I mean, I think just for the sake of women, but now you guys realize that cheerleading has changed, because the Rams, they actually have two male cheerleaders, and it's another team. Oh, the New Orleans Saints also have a male cheerleader. So, what do you guys think about that? Why is it like in sport? Why is it okay? Oh well, yeah. You know what? Technically, that's the thing. I mean, even in high school, which a lot of people didn't realize about sports, technically, the codes indicate that if if your school does not have a compatible sport for your gender, then you could play on the sport team, the female sports. But if that sports team, say for instance, when I was in high school, we didn't have boys volleyball. So technically, I could have played on a girls volleyball team, but I didn't find that out until actually I had already graduated from high school. So I mean, as far as sports is concerned, there's some groundbreaking things going on. Like the young lady who kicked for Vanderbilt a couple of weeks ago. Um, which brought on conversations about women professional football, which I think is very feasible. But the only thing about in most things in women's sports, one of the biggest problems that they always have is the fact of finding reliable sponsorship. Nobody want to take that chance on female sports to sponsor their teams, and that's where a lot of the money comes from, the sponsorship. And for whatever reason, a lot of people don't feel that it's necessary to sponsor female sports. And I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm a fanatic when it comes down to sports. When you think sports that has male and females in it, name what sport do you think that the players that are the athletes get paid the same amount whether they are male or female? It's gonna blow your mind because in the major sports there's always gonna be a difference in what the women make and what the men and what the women make, i.e., tennis, um, basketball, baseball, softball. There's a big difference in the pay, and I can't say it's always because of lack of sponsorship. With these sports, these coaches and everything, and these owners, they actually come up with salary caps on players' salary on the entire team about how much money the team can spend per year, blah 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 blah. All just a way of keeping motherfuckers under their hand. Well, anyway, out of all the sports in the world, the one sport that male and female athletes alike get paid close to, if not the same amount, is close to, not really. They're a couple $1 million off. Um, in horse racing, professional male jockeys make close to $7 million a year for riding a goddamn horse. I rode a horse before, bitch. Ain't nobody paid me. Ah! Ah! That was a good one, buddy. Hey bitches, this is Hey Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick. What the fuck is going on, honey? Okay. Yeah, they make $7 million. Junior jockeys, whatever the hell they are, I don't know what they are. But they make $500,000. But they have to within a year's time they have to accumulate 300 races. That's it. Wait a minute, bitch. That means these motherfuckers have to do at least a race a day. Okay, girl, that's too much. It ain't you. I know athletes who don't work that goddamn much and get paid more. Well, women jockeys on the average they get paid $2 million a year. So there's a $5 million difference between women jockeys and men jockeys. And check this out: professional softball, the women average $5,000 to $6,000 a year. You have a couple of standouts who make like 150,000 or 175,000 thousands a year. 1,000 now. Listen to what I'm saying. But in Major League Baseball, the average salary for the men. Now keep in mind the average salary for women playing softball is $175,000. The average salary, average. Not saying everybody, it's just saying collectively when you do all of them together, you come up with the average. The average salary for a Major League Baseball player is $4.43 million. to 107. Okay, that's the first thing. See, so you got the difference. Okay, volleyball, professional volleyball, the average person makes $28,400 a year, and if you're up there real good, one of the best players, you make like 64,000 a year. But then you have Gabrielle Reese, who has made as much as $1.8 million a year playing basketball. And keep in mind, her male counterpart more than likely made 4 point something million for him playing professional volleyball. Okay, let's go on to that wonderful thing called WNBA. The average salary for a woman now, so they say, in 2020 is $1,658.51. That's cute, you think? No, no, bitch, it ain't cute. Because the average salary for their male, I never wrote it in here somewhere, male counterpart is in the millions. I'm like, there's such a big ass gap, and then most of them teams have a cap, which is 100. Their cap is 100. $100,000. And check this out. Let me give it to you again. The average WNBA player makes $100,650.51. Okay. Then the average NBA player makes $7.7 million. You know what I'm saying? That's deep. And to be honest with you, me myself, I prefer to see women playing basketball because to me, men just play basketball off of brute strength. Women, they're the ones that has to maneuver here, maneuver there, and actually bring the game to life. So for them to make that, and then the NBA is 7.7 now, but in 2019 they was making 6.4 million. In 2019, the women was making 74,349.14. So they went up a little under, a little less than $28,000 added on from last year to this year. And check this out. Some of the highest paid women in the NBA make close to $215 million and above, just like Sue Bird, Dewana Booner, and Brittany Garner. Everybody knows Brittany Garner. That's the young lady who, if I'm not mistaken, played. Is she fucking Brittany Garner? No. Give me a minute. I'm gonna figure out who the hell she played for. Um, but it's like you're playing the exact same sports as the men playing. Nobody's going, and most of them they make their money off of endorsements because the endorsements is the thing that's gonna help carry them to the other side because this goddamn salaries y'all be giving these women for making the money that they make is atrocious. I'm sorry, it's horrible. Now in tennis, Serena Williams to date has made $92.7 million, and her net worth is $200 million. Now Novak, who's the male counterpart in tennis, his to date total in winning cash prize money playing tennis is $143.1 million. Compared to Serena, we seen that they go through $92 million through her whole long career, compared to him making 143 million dollars. So that's crazy, y'all. Y'all treat women like they not even worth it. Now down to women's professional soccer. The base pay is $100,000 a year. And if you're blessed to make it to the national team, you get an additional $67,500. But that's still under $200,000. And I guarantee you that her male counterpart makes a lot more money than that. So guys, what do you think about the misproportion as far as athletes are concerned? There's different for the women athletes than it is for the men athletes. I want all y'all to know that my aunt Nikki, she's having a holiday raffle. I want y'all to go and support her. I'm ready to put the information on. Aunt Nikki's having a raffle. Please support. They are ooh, $2 for one ticket and three for five. I think yeah, that's right. But cash app at your holiday 50/50. Put your name on it and your phone number and your cash app part where you can say things so we could so they know when the drawing comes, they'll know who the ticket belongs to. So they go, I guess they can write on your stub and write your number on it. So I mean, it's only $2. Please do your best to support her in her endeavor um, during these wonderful times. You know that you could win, and every I don't know about you, but I know most people I know can always use a little bit of extra cash um, during this holiday time of the year. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. What do y'all feel about how female professional athletes get paid so much less more than their male counterparts? It bothers me. Ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie. So what's going on, y'all? I just share that with you because that thing really to my very spirit. So, well, guys, my brother Eric Buckner, he lost a family member. So if you guys can you please pray for him and his family in their time of need? Keep them up in your prayer. Let's remember to continue to pray for each other, pray for each other's strength, continue to do what we need to do to you know, everything going because this. And then another thing about trending news here in Baltimore, we all also know that Baltimore City is actually locking shit down again. But who can you get mad at when you have all these damn people take it upon themselves to walk around without a mask on their face, and then they wonder why the numbers are getting higher. Dum 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 dum. I guess the rocket science to figure that one out, honey. Okay. So yeah, y'all, that thing with and this thing right here, this is my son. Um, check him out as far as your hair care needs. Check him out on Facebook. And Tony, I mean, boy, is a beast when it comes down to hair. Um, on IG, that's his tag, specializing in silk press services, install, color, cuts, and more. So if you get some time in your day and you want to go 6632, come out. That's all you got to do is go in there and ask for my son and just say, Mama, send me a lane, and he'll know who you are. You need that go ahead done for that special occasion. I don't know what the special occasion is right now because ain't no motherfucker going nowhere. Everybody's stuck slaying the fucking house. I don't understand, y'all. So yeah, that thing. When we go, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually send it to this page, and at a later date, I'm gonna actually let you guys read that incident that was not helpful at all. The incident wasn't called for, and nor was that lady's reaction because she acted just like a complete. Let me fill in the blank. She acted like a complete asshole. Y'all don't forget on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock. My family www.dishandtea.com comes on 9 o'clock. There's Big Meech in the building. You have Aunt Nikki and you have Big Rage. Y'all make sure y'all support them. They're part of the Nighthawk Network. We all support each other. We look out for each other. We support each other's shows. So we're here. We gonna bring the village back, and we are the voice for the village. So um, when you get a chance, check those things out for me. My brother Eric, his show Get Off My Lawn comes on every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8:30. Check him out. This Wednesday he won't be he'll do his show, but he'll be doing it a little late because he's helping out Miss Pat with an endeavor that she has. And if anybody want to know about the endeavor that Miss Pat has, you can inbox her, um, and she'll tell you what she has going on. Tomorrow, Helena will be pre-recording a couple of tracks for upcoming fundraisers that we're doing for this wonderful organization here in Baltimore. I only want to say the wrong acronym, but Miss Pat can put it up. We have to do a mini Christmas concert, and then going in February, Black History Month, we're going to do a full-fledged show. And right now, I know the one in December will be virtual, and depending on where everything goes with this COVID, the one in February, I don't know if we still be on that virtual thing, but come out and support this organization. It's a wonderful organization. It's very helpful, and it's very helpful in a time such as this when so many people don't know where their next meal is coming from. They don't know when they wake up tomorrow, the next day if their gas and electricity is going to be on. They don't know, if they're going to have a place to live here. That's what it's called, PEBTS. People empowering, and I know the S stands for struggle. I know some of it, honey. Miss Pat can tell y'all what it. Yeah, that organization right there, me and some of my children are doing a fundraiser. Um, um, this is the first part, just a taste of it. Let's see. Miss Pat can tell you what it is. Yes, y'all. The thing that I'll be doing here soon, that'll be for support for them. So y'all make sure when y'all get a chance, y'all go check it out. Mother Helena and some of her children will be in the building doing a fundraiser for them, and I'm kind of excited and can't wait for the first part, the first installment, um, as well as the actual big concert in February during Black History Month, which I think is very y'all remember that was from last night. I mean that was from Thursday night. The young gentleman that was here. So if y'all want any information, blah blah, there you go. Yeah, y'all check that out for me. Like I said again, Aunt Nikki's having a raffle, 50/50 raffle, which is for a good cause. Go check her out at $2 a piece and three for five. Hit her up at Cash App Holiday 550. Put in your little notes, your name and your phone number, so when you they'll have a way of getting in touch with you. So remember in your memo on your Cash App card, put your name and your phone number, so we can see you win a couple of dollars. And if you win a couple of dollars, come send me a couple of dollars. Oh, cool. Yes. People empowered by the struggle. That's the name for the acronym, which is a wonderful thing. People empowered by the struggle. And here soon, I don't know when, within the next couple of weeks, a young lady organization but I'm not gonna say it because I'm not sure. She will be here on Hey Bitches Live, and we're gonna be talking about some things. Um, like you say, whether it's my Hey Bitches Live or whether it's Hey Bitches Live remix with Derrick. We're all about community. We all about putting out the information, on things that's there to help us. I mean, when we open back up again, I will be putting up, church information as far as who's open this day, who's open that day, what day, blah 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 blah. But I most definitely want y'all when we go back up to come visit me at my church, the Go Church here in Baltimore, Maryland, where a very fine pastor is Bishop Mark Anthony Wilson. So I give shouts out to my church family, the Go Church. I love you guys. Hope everybody everybody's staying safe. Hey Eric, what's going on? What's going on? But we're gonna go back and do a little recap here for my brother. Eric, we started talking about how our new mayor, who is the youngest mayor in Baltimore City history in over a century. He's 36 years old, and he happened to be a 36-year African American male. And when I tell you, they are giving him the blues. The man haven't even been in office a whole damn week yet, and they is giving him the blues. And a question that I put before everybody in the room: Do you guys think they're giving him the blues because of his because of his race? And y'all can be honest, hell yeah. I mean, when I say they're giving him the blues, they're accusing him of things that he didn't even do. But I blame it on people just being dumb and not doing their damn homework. One of the things he was accused of was hiring an administrator to the mayor for $290,000 a year. And what people fail to realize, that was done and that was put into place before he even came there. Jack Young signed off on that. So when y'all listen to me, children, when y'all try to come for somebody and you think you got facts, please stop coming for people and you ain't got no damn facts. You coming The dumbest thing you can do is to come for somebody off of he say she say shit, because he gonna look dumb and she gonna look dumber. So he say she say makes you look dumb. Don't do all that. No, that was actually put into effect by the outgoing mayor and the city council to hire a city administrator. Yeah, Miss Pat, and that's fact. They're giving him the blues because he is a young African American male who's about his business. Just like I told them on the thing today. Guess what? At the end of the day, the city has voted for him. The city has spoken. Get the fuck over. But but then you always come out your mouth and say, "Oh, but I'm not prejudiced." Sit back, goo goo, black eyed peas, you come dozen ass down somewhere. Boop. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much on it. So yeah, they're giving him the blues, Eric, and no matter how you slice it in this country right now, it seems like everything is fucking black and white. Even when it comes down to Congress trying to do the stimulus package, ain't no damn money floating around in the United States because bitch ain't nobody now. Okay, y'all get ready to go on damn break yet again, and we don't know what's going on. There's a great possibility that your asses won't right. But you won't have no stimulus before y'all decide to go on your long ass break. But guess what? You ain't gonna have no stimulus, but I guarantee you that shit won't affect y'all getting your paycheck. And that part is what pisses me off. That part right there. They get paid good money. Even the junior senators make a lot of damn money. They're giving him the blues because yeah, you're right, Miss Pat. They give it plain and simple. They ain't nothing new about this. Y'all read what Miss Pat say, plain and simple. And it's sad. They're giving him the blues because he's a young African American. Facts. Crazy as hell. Facts. And you're right, Eric. That's true. They're gonna try. Well, let's say it like this: if Miss Stacey Abrams and Miss Bottom, whatever that child name is down in Atlanta, if they do their job and get that crooked ass Kelly and that crooked ass Purdue up out of there, let's see how much motherfucking Mitch McConnell and Schumer gonna have to say after that. How about that? How about that motherfucking conversation? Oh, they better stop playing with me on it. Former mayor before Mr. Brandon Scott, he got his little bush on it. He looks so Afrocentric. He got his little bush. I mean, let me put my thing over here because I don't want y'all to see my nipples get hard, honey. But he's a cute little thing, Hardy. Okay, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, this is about to take.
Jack Young ain't do nothing because you gotta remember Jack Young was not elected as mayor. He became mayor because of that shit that Catherine Pugh did. So people ain't like him. But the sad part about it is, world, when we had the elections, honey, I come to tell you that man was the sitting mayor at the time, and he probably got less votes than anybody who ran in the race. So what does that tell you about him? And like I said, I need all y'all to keep my little brother Eric in prayer. He just had a family member to pass. So us Nighthawk Network. Let's keep everybody up in their prayers and keep Eric up in your prayers. Yeah, it's said, and the United States is the richest country. Trump is mad because he didn't win the election and want Biden to give the next stimulus. Other countries are giving. Oh, I remember. I think I sent that to you. I think I sent that to Eric. The difference of how they and some of these countries. I mean, but check this out. Check this. These countries are giving stimulus checks monthly, not one time deal. These countries. I wish one day I'm learn how to pull all this shit up on you. Give me some time. These countries are giving out stimulus checks monthly. Y'all having a problem with giving us one stimulus check, let alone two. Yeah, Jack Young, they kicked that ass on you. I think that's why I got real mad. You was a damn sitting mayor, and they be like, boop, bye bye. They were like, bye bye. Nice to meet you. Wouldn't want to be here. And yeah, Eric, we talked about that as well. That as well that Trump is still trying his last dish effort for the Supreme Court, and they shot his ass down again. First of all, how you gonna come before the Supreme Court with a case? You have people names misspelled in the case. You have words misspelled in the case. But these are supposed to be, um, these attorneys that's like, the end all and be all. But you can't spell nobody's name. That's why I tell people all the time, honey, we were made to bend, honey, but we're not made to break. You can try it, honey. Oh, don't do it, honey. You get Darlena up in this motherfucking room, bitch. Don't play with it, lay with it. All right. So yeah, that was the thing. And then we was talking about what a lot of people really didn't know, that Montgomery County, Maryland is the richest county in the United States. Honey, let me tell you. 63-year-old Caucasian man is caught and has three charges of malicious destruction of property. Okay, that's the issue. They posted on Facebook, um, WB 45 TV, boom, 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 63-year-old white man, Montgomery County, blah blah blah. And, but keep in mind, he did this several times. I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. First of all, people will say, "Oh, well, stuff don't happen like that where I live at." No, but stuff happen like that where you live at. The difference is the news station just ain't gonna tell. For Monday, oh, let me tell you. Yeah, I wish we, but let me tell you this. Let me tell you how this is. And Eric, you're a football man. The Patriot League has canceled all of their athletic events, with an exception to guess what? The Army Navy game, which has started at 3 o'clock, which is an hour and 33 minutes, is being played as we speak. And lo and behold, the great pumpkin Charlie Brown is going to the game. Great pumpkin. There's 999 million things you can do at this particular point in time since this country is stuck in this pandemic. Going to some goddamn Navy Army football game shouldn't even be an option. But you're there. You got people in this country starving, and you worrying about going to this game. First of all, they shouldn't even. Oh, I bet he won't do it either. You know that boy knows which way to go. He not. Where you gonna get that from? I come to bring. Mm-hmm. Myself. Yeah, so that was the thing that's going on in this area, Eric. For Monday on Hey Bitches Live with Helena Hologram, we're actually gonna be discussing. I was supposed to have another guest on, but we're gonna deal with that a little bit later. I think Monday we're gonna have a grab bag full of topics. I have a couple things that I wanna talk about that's right here and right now. We're gonna talk about the election down in Georgia, which I think is very important for us to discuss, because that state right there is very important to switching the dynamics of the House and the Senate and the Congress. You know what I'm saying? The House and the Senate, and Congress, switching the dynamics. So we're gonna that a little bit. We're also going to be talking about marriage. Ooh, marriage as a whole, not heterosexual marriage, not gay. Just when we're talking about marriage and everybody's thoughts on marriage as a whole, and a couple of other little things. But we basically gonna be talking. But I'll be talking. Me and Helene, we'll be talking down and join people to get out there and continue to vote until the vote is over. I did that on my lives before Helena even started doing lives. I made the point that every time I do a live, I will put on it to remind people to vote and how important your vote is. And I'm glad that if I got through my lives, if I got one person to just take time and get out and vote, then my duties were not in vain. So and then Eric and we're going to talk a little bit more on Monday about the pay difference between female athletes and male athletes, and we went over that a little bit today, which was awesome. Um, but that's basically it. Unless something hits my mind, I'm hoping that my sister will be doing her show tonight because I know the other night we had a little issue going on. And Eric, you think that came from? I think it was just like maybe too many people on Facebook at Earl one particular. Did you where you put my keys at one particular time? Because I don't think we ended up with problems either. But I know that we're gonna I can't tell a lie. My lives are always unapologetic. They're always raw. And they're always real. I can't say I'm gonna be changing my demeanor because if it is, then you wouldn't be getting an authentic Hey Bitches Live from Helene or an authentic Hey Bitches Live the remix with Derrick. So well, I will tell you this coming up here real soon. I'll be having I figure out the commercials up in here. But yeah, I looked at it. And I looked at it. I mean, Eric, look at it. The guy Novak, his career totals is $173 million compared to Serena Williams, who is $97 million. So I just think um, the pay difference is so different. I mean, and we're talking about not like by a couple $1,000s. We're talking about millions of dollars. When you look at Serena Williams and Novak, and he has basically made almost $100 million. Yeah, him. He's made $160 million and Serena has only made in between 93 and $97 million to date. Look at that difference. This man has made almost $100 million more in his career than Serena had. And just think back to when Billie Jean King and Martina Navratilova and Christy Evert Lord was playing. They wasn't even making bank like that. But one thing, yeah, that's what we love to do, And I'm sitting there thinking, even down to the WNBA. And the sad part about it, a lot of their issues come with the lack of sponsorships and blah 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 blah. But but at the end of the day, they are still playing. I mean, me myself said I prefer to see women play basketball compared to men because women basketball is more of a, let's get out and play. It's more of a technical game, and the men's game is more of a razzle dazzle. I'm a slam dunk, blah 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 blah. That sort of thing. Now, I did do a little bit of research, and even down to volleyball, there's a big difference in pay because plain and simple. But the thing is that I guess the leagues justified that women get paid less money in certain sports because of their attendance. But right now, what difference does it make? Ain't nobody attending nobody's goddamn athletic event. Okay. They really have. And it's crazy. I remember one time Serena was like, look, girl, I played just as many matches and I filled the stand just as my counterparts. So what is the problem with them getting paid $1 million, or even I don't care if it's $100 million more than what I get paid, and I've played just as long and just as hard as them. And unfortunately, the sad part about it is women make most of their money through damn endorsements than they do play a particular event. But the only yeah, they couldn't. And to be honest with you, I think um Connecticut has one of the best recruiting. Every year Connecticut get a wonderful recruiting team in, which is a good thing. But everybody's not blessed with that ability to have a good recruiting class and all that. I mean, Maryland on women's basketball usually have a good recruiting class. And Eric, who is Brittany Garner? Did she come from I want to say Brigham Young? No, it wasn't Brigham Young. Baylor. That's the school she went to. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. I was ready to say I was like, oh, Brigham Young ain't got it. Yeah. Um, Baylor. She's one of Brittany Garner. She's one of the highest paid female athletes in the WNBA, and I don't even think they're making in the millions yet. And and I guess their thing is, we don't have, but it's not as many people fill the seats in women events as they do men events. Blah 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 blah. Girl, you know what? Yeah, and then y'all salary caps y'all put on there as a team. You're only going to pay out so much money a year per team anyway because of the damn salary caps. And I don't know if that's a good thing, or is that just a way for the organization to save their money or what? But sorry, boo, you need to pay these ladies what they're worth, because if I'm not mistaken, Miss Pat had close to hometown team last year. The Washington Mystics. It was last year, or the year before last. I think it was last year. The WNBA national champs were the Washington Mystics from the DC area, the sister team to um damn, I forgot the name of the damn men's basketball team here. Because it used to be the Bullets, but they said it initiated violence. So the Washington whoever the Washington, yeah, that team. Um, they won the NBA championship last year, which was actually was actually good city. I don't know. I think I may have seen a couple of WNBA games this year, but I don't know. I mean, everything. I'm sorry, they should have just shut every goddamn thing down. It got 90% better, and then everything. But this country, as always, this country is so damn money hungry. It's pitiful, and it don't make any any sense whatsoever. For those who don't know us, the Nighthawk Network, they're going to bring about the Nighthawk After Dark, which is a show where we talk about show creator, Mr. Eric Buckner. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, Jesus, I knew. I don't know. I just went blank. The male counterpart to the Mystics is the Washington Wizards, which used to be formerly known as the Bullets. Their women won the WNBA championship on last year, and they still don't make as much money as the men. And I don't and only God knows when the Wizards are ever going to win or even get close to winning a championship again. But like I said, I give props to the Mystics, the Washington Mystics, for winning the WNBA women's championship. Um, Now, what I was saying earlier, yeah, Brittany Garner is a beast. I'm trying to tell you, Brittany Garner, Candace Parker are two of the highest paid WNBA. Yeah, and that's sad. But see, you know what? And then that also falls back to whoever her agent is about their job. Because a lot of people when they get hurt, but you got to write it in your contract. Check this out. Hey Jojo, what's going on? Oh, write it in your contract because a lot of sports put in your contract that if you don't play, you don't get paid. But in certain sports where you can be injury prone, you tell me that if I don't play, but I got hurt working for you, compensation, dude. Don't do all that. But like I said earlier, we were talking about Montgomery County, Maryland, which is one of, if not the richest counties in the United States. And a 64-year-old Caucasian man has been charged with 3 counts of malicious destruction of property and theft. Okay, so I read that via Fox 45 WBFF TV here in the area, and I was like, okay, hmm, kind of like took my mind. I was like, whoa, that's kind of different. So I take it upon myself to go and start reading comments. First comment I see is, well, Black Lives Matter destroyed properties, blah, 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 blah. First thing comes to my mind as I'm thinking about what this wench has just said out of her mouth is, what in the hell does happens prior to this event have to do with what the hell this man just did to these people property and considering that he has done it multiple times? I'm like, girl, this thing hadn't even been a hot minute, hot 2 minutes, a hot 3 minutes. And bitch, you throwing the race card up in the mix already. What is your problem? Not once if she said that he was wrong, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, yep, Eric, that's the average money that the NBA player makes. But that is nothing close to what the their female counterparts make in the WNBA. Because just like I said, I prefer to watch women's ball over men's ball anyway, because their ball game is more technical. You ain't got to worry about running down the court and seeing somebody trying to show off about jamming the ball, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, having the motherfuckers that jam the ball have the worst foul shots this side of the Mississippi. Execute on nigga. I'll tell you. That boy couldn't shoot a foul shot if somebody paid him to. That's why teams had no problem with fouling his big ass. It wasn't like he was going to reciprocate. Yep. Same thing I found out today, little brother. I researched that too. The average, look at that, $100,000 compared to $7.7 million. You ain't even got to be a mathematician to you can look at the numbers and look at the difference. And that's in every sport known to man. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? I'll give you some information. Like right here. A lot of you may not know this. That even down to professional cheerleaders, they make anywhere from $15 to $20 per hour, $500 a game, and they can make up to, they can make up to $75,000 a year. But that tinges on whether or not they get endorsements, whether they, book to, let's say, open a mall or whatever. That's tinging on whether or not they make $75,000 a year. Then back up, y'all do me a favor, give me a second. I was in here chilling. You have to give me a second because you know what? I forget that it gets dark early and I need to turn on some lights. Okay. Uh, y'all know I love y'all, and plus I couldn't see my notes. My dumbass son-in-law. All right, I want y'all to be able to see me now. Okay. All right, I'm back. Hey, Leah. No, child, I'm upset about that, Leah. I think it bothers me because um that game. I know the game started at 3 o'clock. I did my little homework. I realized, they made the fact that oh, I knocked my camera down. Yeah. Wanted to be known that the Patriot League did cancel all their sporting events except the Army Navy game, and their reasoning for not canceling. Now listen to their reasoning, and y'all listen to me. And their reasoning for not canceling the game is simply because to fulfill their physical portion of their mission of developing future officers. United States, get the fuck out of here. I'm quite sure all these military installations got gyms. They got the boys can run around the track. They can go jump in the goddamn. Come on, that don't make sense. Every time I turn around, you're always coming up with some crazy ass excuse for letting these young children, put their life in jeopardy for the sake of what? A goddamn Commander's Cup? Because if anything happens to any of y'all ain't taking the Commander's Cup nowhere with y'all. It ain't going to the grave. It ain't going to the cemetery. It ain't going to the repast. No. And of course, first time in years, they're actually having the game actually at West Point in New York. And of course, Agent Orange will be there. The great pumpkin Charlie Brown. No disrespect. I love and respect all of my military brothers and sisters, and I gratefully thank you for what you did for us. For 45, check this out. You got enough shit on your plate right now that the goddamn football game should not be your first priority. And the sad thing about it is, you're talking about the election fraudulent, blah blah blah. You can't be that worried about it, dude. Because guess what? You still going down there playing golf every goddamn day, and this country is the last thing that you're worried about. Yep, Steph Curry is the highest NBA player, 43 million plus this season. Highest paid WNBA player is actually Dewana Bona of the Phoenix Mercury, who rescheduled to make 127. But look at the difference. Look, 43 million. She's not even at a half a million. 43 million. Y'all don't see no problem with that? I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. So, what do you guys think about Agent Orange, the great pumpkin Charlie Brown, going to the Navy? And who's winning? Who's winning the game, Princess? I know the game started at 3 o'clock. I don't know if that was just the pregame or whatever, but I know it was supposedly had started at 3 o'clock, and I'm wondering, well, I'm gonna get it. Navy is like 3-6, and Army is like 7-2. So you can imagine who's winning that game. But then again, no, you can't, because everybody thought Pittsburgh was gonna beat the shit out of Washington Sunday too, but that came out to be right church, wrong pew, because miss. Yes, I got in these endeavors, you 10-0, you 11-0, whatever the case may be. You got to realize you had more to lose than the team that you're playing. So, honey, yeah, Washington Redskins became a wonderful old, as I call it, spoiler team. Even though Pittsburgh probably 10 times out of 10 is still going to the Super Bowl, but what people fail to realize, Super Bowl is cute, but all of that becomes irrelevant once you get to the playoffs, because you can get knocked off just like anybody else. You could be 12-0, it don't matter, bro. Playoffs, let's say you start everything you did before that is irrelevant, because it's not like you're gonna be 1-0 and 10-0, 11-0, 12-0. You just gonna go straight to the Super Bowl and you ain't gotta play nobody else. You do, bro. You do. Get ready. So yeah, I'm waiting on Princess to let me know who's winning the game. The game should be almost over in a little bit, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, they're still playing. They say that the reason why they're still playing is because a part of their mission, I guess, to the armed services, is they have to stay physically fit to become future officers. But that's bullshit. Y'all could have came up with something a whole lot better than that. But I guess it's okay. I guess we'll find out before the end of the day who's doing what. And as we also know in sports news, we know that last Sunday, was it Tuesday? Yeah, damn Ravens beat the shit out the Cowboys, but that don't surprise me. Everybody beat the shit out the Cowboys, but I'm still a diehard Cowboys fan, so it don't make no sense. Or it doesn't matter. They can win today, lose today, win tomorrow. I am a loyal Dallas Cowboys fan for life, for life. Okay, not for loser, for life, for life. Dallas Cowboys, all day, every day. That's what we do. I want all you guys to remember to help out Aunt Nikki with her holiday raffle. Um, Let me pull it up in a second here. We are all yeah. Merrick, ain't nobody asked you all that. Um, the Ravens, yeah, they spanked the shit out the Cowboys. But guess what, honey? I can't care. I don't care. I'm still a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I think, in my opinion, Jerry, whatever. I can't even remember your name. You get me so teed off. Please remove yourself, Jerry Jones, as the general manager for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna need you to do that for me. You ain't gotta do it for nobody else. Do it for this little bitch over here. Please remove yourself as the um general manager. You already own the team. Let it go. Just because you own the team don't mean you have any insight on the. You might have insight on the financial aspects of the team, but let it go. I'm not even gonna say we need a new coach, but I do know that I'm not gonna say we need a new coach, but I do know that we need. I'm trying to get this camera right so it don't look like I'm not looking at you guys. But it all depends on where the camera is. Um, like I was saying, y'all get a chance. Help support Aunt Nikki with her holiday raffle. Tickets are $2 a piece. You get 3 for $5. Cash app information, and when you send the money, 2 for $1 and 3 for $5. Send the money. Put your name in the most section, and and put your name in the minimal section and your number. So if you win, they can be in touch with you. Ooh, Charlie Pride. Oh my. Yeah, Charlie Pride was most definitely a an African American icon in country music. He's been around. He wasn't a spring chicken. He's been around for a minute. I know that was one of my dad's favorite artists. Charlie Pride. So, ooh, that was a hard pill to swallow. Well, may you rest in power, Charlie Pride. May we, as a family and as a network, may we please take time to keep his family in our prayers. Um, whew. Oh, he most definitely. Charlie Pride was most definitely a legend. If you guys have never heard of him, I implore you to take time and Google him. He won his share of AMAs. I think he may have won a couple of Grammys, but Charlie Pride was most definitely a legend. Period. But he also was an African American legend in country music. We here at the Nighthawk Network, we most definitely send prayers to his family and friends in their time of bereavement. People, I tell you this over and over again, and I mean it. I mean it. Please wear your damn mask. Please, whatever you do, wherever you go, wear your damn mask. Something as small as that can make a big difference. Yeah, he was Leah. He most definitely was an icon and a legend in country music. And then we also want to send prayers out to Tiny, the guy who played Debo and Friday, his family, and the young lady who played in Baps. They both passed away as well. I know the young lady from Baps was was dealing with cancer. And Tanya, oh my goodness, very sad. We all need to go back into the old school modes, such as home remedies, to fight against COVID and destroy it for good. But and Jojo, you know what? That's a very good point, but you know what? We also need to start doing something as simple as wearing your damn mask. Okay? Something just that simple. Put something over your ear to cover up your face. Can it get any simpler than that? Me too. And y'all, let's remember to please keep our Nighthawk Network brother Eric in prayer. He had a family member that just made transition. But let's make sure we keep him in prayer, keep him lifted up as we battle this together. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I always tell you guys, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you look at the prayers of the righteous will avail as much. I'm glad about it. So let's make sure we can keep our family and friends lifted up in prayer. I'm just trying some things, y'all. So I can see this camera looks like it's looking more straight at me than that ain't gonna work. Straight at me instead is looking in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's keep them in prayer. And like I said, keep my little brother and his family in prayer. He just lost a family member. Miss Pat, I think most of us are really over the corona thing. But what I say, we don't get over it enough where you stop protecting yourself. Okay, that mask is very important to your existence and your survival. Um, oh, this Charlie Broad thing took me kind of for a loop. And I'm not gonna be able to do that, but I was gonna, yeah. So let's remember to keep everybody lifted up in prayer. On Monday, we're gonna be most definitely talking about Monday on Hey Business Live. We're gonna be with Helena. We're gonna be talking about the upcoming elections in Georgia and all of the mess that's going on with that. Earlier we talked about how the Supreme Court knocked down Trump's challenging again to the point that you know, some of those swing states was going to court, and the sad part was they went up in there and they hand in their whatever you call them, their briefs or whatever, had misspelled words in it and everything. And they're like, Trump, you just slick. You got this little girl up in here. You rushed her to come. It's gonna be your saving grace. No, girl, it's not gonna work like that. Like I think a lot of us, and I'm just ready to curl up in a ball in my bed and just sleep till Monday. It really does. Wait a minute. Um, Princess, which one was which one was her and I'm Still Magnolia? That's one of my favorite movies. I really wish that they my opinion, I really wish they would have never attempted to make the damn black version of it because that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I am all black, but that's something you just need to leave alone. And which we're praying for their family too. What role did this person play in Steel Magnolia? Because you know I remember the male roles. I know Weezer. I mean that little child slapped the shit out of Weezer. You know it's so right. It is really hard out here for people right now, and people still don't want to do what they supposed to do. You know we got you. You know we praying for you. We love you, our brother. You know we pray that everything is. You know every time I try to sit up in this damn bed, I keep on sliding the hell down. That's why I gotta keep on moving this camera because I don't want me Miss Patsy. I see so many people not wearing masks, and I say something to you. If they will become nasty, I'll really give it to them. They will say something stupid. I will say nobody knows what you have. But if they want me to go there, I will, Medea star. You know what? As for me, what I do personally, if I'm walking out and about in public or whatever, and I see somebody without a mask, I either cross the other side of the street. Because first of all, I'm not gonna argue with you over something that you know you should be doing. And second of all, You already showed me that you're selfish as shit because you're out in public and you're not having a mask. And that's gonna be a waste of my time and energy. So we're not gonna do all that, okay? We're not even gonna sit here and argue with you. We're not gonna fuss with you, girl. You know what you're doing. And then you guys see the news. This stuff is not. This stuff is going on every day, and the numbers are getting higher and higher. And y'all asses sitting around here like ain't shit going on. Okay, like I said, if you like it, like it. Cause like I told you, I'm over with saying that shit. If you like it, I love it. No, girl, we're not doing that no more. If you like it, that's you. It's not me. I'm not even doing all that. So yeah, we're gonna do some things. Let me see what my brother Eric said. I I'm glad that my action is being very limited to Eric. I don't it's just so many selfish people out there that you don't even want to take a mere trip to the grocery store. And I do know that you have Amazon Prime deliver, blah 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 blah. But you know some things I just like to touch my own fruits and touch my own vegetables, and among other things. Oh, cool. Yeah, Tracy, thank you very much. Okay, I've seen sugar a couple of times. So are you talk Princess? Are you talking about the African American version of Steel Magnolias? Because I really don't know much of anybody from the original version other than the African American version other than me. I think Queen Latifah and Alfie her. They the only people that I know from the black one, the African American one, or whatever y'all want to call it. 20,000 people have died in the U.S. this week alone. I can guarantee these numbers are probably surpass the number and the amount of people that we had passed away that was killed in the Vietnam War. Think about it. That's sad. Really, really sad. I mean, you know, today it was a guy picked up two dirty masks that someone had on their head on. Remember when I gave that man $2 to go across the street to the store? He kept going. Yeah, but you know what, Miss Pat? What I say to you, and I say this to mostly everybody. The thing you have to realize when we're giving something to somebody, and they say that they're going to do A, B, C, D, boom, 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 boom. That's fine. He has to answer for. So hypothetically saying he wanted for A, he went and got it for B. That's him. You did your part, Miss. Don't allow yourself to get frustrated over somebody else's selfishness and stupidity because it's not worth it. Okay, so you say she was in, so that's not the one that played Shelby, is it? Because I know Sally Fields was in there. I know Dolly Parton was in there. I mean they had some big wigs in Magnolias. So I'm just trying to figure which part she played because I know they had a lot of big wigs in the original Steel Magnolias. That's why I loved it so much. And Tracy, you are so right. People have become so selfish to the point that shit. You talking about Shelby's nurse, right? I'm gonna have to see now. You're gonna make me now. You're gonna have to make me go and watch the movie. See what you do, Princess. So what's the score with the game, Princess? Navy and Army and Navy. Y'all see, y'all, she did a show on Thursday. Oh my God. She played Nurse Pam. Lord have mercy. You know what? There was this gospel song years ago. We said if I ever knew how Jesus, it's some scary stuff going on, but we just gonna keep on praying that the Lord will continue to bless and keep us in His perfect peace. Yeah, I'm happy. Um, Princess, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all over again, even though it is one of my all-time favorite movies. And again, to say, y'all, please support Aunt Nikki in her endeavor. The raffles is $2 for one, $3 for three for five. Um, yes, my libation, Tracy, Pepsi soda. I haven't had physical libation. Praise be to God. Come August of next year, it'll be 5 years since I had a drink, and I'm cool with it. Um, help Aunt Nikki in her endeavor. The raffle, you can cash app, $sign there 50/50. When you cash app to $2 or $5 or how many ever you're getting, please write in the memo your name and the phone number. So if you win, they're able to um they're able to contact you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and look it up because I haven't seen that movie in a long while. That's why I think I'm at sometime today. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch Babs too. That was one crazy movie. That was like the starting point for Holly Berry too, because she was like, yeah, she was kind of yeah, she played the role good because she was ghetto as shit in that movie. But I love that movie. That movie was a good one for me. Lord, and Army is winning by 3 whole points. That's probably because these motherfuckers out here playing this game and they probably scared as shit. But their obligate. I'm sorry, their obligation for their country come first, huh? Yep, that's all I drink. Tracy, don't drink any alcoholic beverages at all, wine, beer, whatever. I've been grateful that I'm going on 5 years alcohol free. I'm grateful about that. I'm grateful to God about that. And don't get me wrong, when I did, I enjoyed doing it, but that chapter in my life came to an end. Do I miss it? Nope. I still perform at mostly clubs where there is drinking there, but I don't it doesn't bother me. I go in there, do what I gotta do, and I bounce. And you're right, Tracy. That movie right there, there were real powerful lessons. Oh my God, yeah, that movie, and that movie right there, I was down for it. The African American version, they cut that right with it. They could have left that shit on the cutting floor. I'm sorry. Some movies, some songs, some things just don't need to be redone. Period. Yeah. Boop. Let it go. But yeah, Princess, you're gonna actually have me going and watching this movie. I'm gonna look right on my TV and speaking to the little remote and say "Still Magnolias," and we gonna watch poor little, yeah, Shelby, and then old Weezer. Yeah, Weezer was a mess, honey. She was an evil old thing. That poor little dog she had ain't had no damn hair. I was like, girl, what is she doing? Okay, what is going on here? You welcome. So yeah, that game is so deep that Army beaten by 3 whole points. Woo, that's something to think about. Yeah, Miss was a trip, honey. And I guess she said, "Well, I'm a risk and be as evil as I want because, honey, doing that when that little boy at the end of the day, when that woman told her, well, you know, the mean witch Weezer, he went over there and said, hey, you remember me? I'm Miss Weezer. He said, ah. I said, well, bitch, you better work. But yeah, but even though all of them were like so different, they had such a bond that it was like it was an awesome bond that that they had with each other. So when I was drinking on the regular, where I was determined how I drank. Now, of course, you know I drink entirely different at home than I did out in public because you know, being Helena, you know everybody always want a bitch catch a bitch falling off a bar stool or some kind of So where I was had a very big impact on how I drink. But now that I'm not, that chapter in my life is over. Praise be to God. I don't drink anything other than soda, juice, water. Don't drink wine. Don't drink wine coolers. I don't drink anything with alcohol in it. I don't won't even because you guys do know I like my herbal essence. I won't even buy any wraps that are fused in any kind of alcohol. And like I say, that's just me. I don't expect everybody to go down that same path. I mean, some people need AA, but I chose not to go to AA because I said I need to be sitting around a bunch of people hearing about their damn sad stories, and I had my own stories to tell. So with me and God, we've been on this walk for going on 5 years, and I'm grateful. You know, would I advise anybody else to take the same path that I took? No, I wouldn't because this path is not for everybody. Everybody can't do that. You know, so I don't I mean, and then I drink sometimes, and I like I shared with y'all before, I just thought back then when I was drinking, I just thought when I was drinking that it made for the best sex this side of the Mississippi. But honey, I come to tell you, it did. So I thought, so now I'm good with it. So I and I still and no, I'm not the kind of person that no, I can still be around people who drink. Certain things I have to do. First of all, I have to make sure that I don't have the same color goddamn cup that they have, because that could be kind of tricky. And you know what, Eric? A lot of people drink via peer pressure or whatever the case may be. I drank because I thought it was young and dumb. I thought it was a way to mask my depression. Blah blah blah. But no, I don't miss it. I still can be around people who drink. It doesn't bother me. Um, as long as you drink responsibly, because I can't be around you if you're gonna drink and you're gonna act like a total fool. Because I used to do that, but I mean, I used to do it, but I don't have to necessarily put up with it. Nope, I don't. Yeah, yeah, I understand that, but I haven't touched any liquor in going on 5 years, and I'm fine with it. Every once in a while, I may think I'm being grown, and I'll drink some sparkling cider, but that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with it. So how was y'all? Well, I see JoJo and I see Tracy. So yeah, I used to I'm old school, baby. I'm old school when it came down to drinking. Because way back in the day, I used to before I went out, I used to get my drink on at home and get it feeling good. Go out, get to the bar, club, or wherever. By the time I get there, I'm feeling good enough to the point that I only need to have one or two drinks to nurse on them for the rest of the night, and I'm good. I wasn't going to the club and paying no $8, $9, $10 for no Henny, no Incredible Hall, no Grey Goose, no Belvedere, none of that. It didn't make no difference because I didn't drink those brands of liquor anyway. The last liquor I drank, when I stopped drinking, I stopped off on Amsterdam Apple and I drank that straight. But no, I don't miss it at all. You know. Like I say, I still perform in venues where people drink. I still have friends who drink that I hang around, and it's good. As long as it it do for me too, and I just sit back. Um, Tracy, it really kills the vibe for me, and I sit back and I say to myself, well, my bitch used to be like that one time too. But in saying that, I also got to say, well, baby, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Yeah, y'all, Charlie Pride was the first black member. Let me read some information to y'all, okay? All right. I'm not being rude. I'm not looking away from y'all. We Charlie Pride people. Charlie Pride, the first modern black music superstar of country music, has died. He was 86 years old. Public relations firm confirms on December 12th in Dallas, Texas, from complications related to COVID-19. Pride had just been seen by millions in a live TV in November as he received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Country Music Association on its annual telecast. It was on that November 11th telecast that he did his final performance, a duet with his classic Kiss an Angel Good Morning. Oh my God, I remember that song. He did a classic Kiss an Angel Good Morning with Jamie Allen and rising black star, another rising black star who impressed his pride. All the performers on the show were said to have undergone repeated COVID tests prior to appearing. He was the Hall of Fame guys in 2000. So we just pray for him and his family um, during this hard time. I knew Charlie Pride was up in age, but I didn't know he was 86. 86, and we thank God for him and his life. He child, I don't do your little thing to get you and relax or whatever. And I'm fine with it as long as you relax and don't invade or mess up my space and my mood at the time. Girl, boy, whomever, do you. But when you start getting belligerent and start crying and start throwing up and all, yeah, bitch, it's time to go. You ain't got to go home. You sure don't. But you getting the hell up out of here. Drinking has a tendency to magnify a situation. All of you, I don't think, with an exception, maybe to Miss Pat, there's nobody up in the room older than me. But there's an old saying that our parents and grandparents used to say, a drunk heart speaks a sober mind, honey. They used to call it liquid courage, honey. You need that liquid courage to cuss a bitch out, girl. I was cussing motherfuckers out. Just like I put on my post the other day, bitch, tomorrow's not promised to me, honey. So I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow. If you do something wrong to make me want to cuss your ass out, honey, I'm cussing your ass out right then and there. Why wait till tomorrow? I might not even be here tomorrow. Don't want to miss that opportunity, bitch. I swear, my son-in-law. I think my son-in-law is about the. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a little bit later, Eric. Hold on for a second. Oh, I got it. I good. And I think the damn boy done walked the hell out here with my damn my damn house keys. That go bro. Instead of him putting them back on. Miss Pat, I think you, me, and everybody else is gonna be glad when Corona. Hey, I'm Aunt Nikki. I just put your banner up about your raffle that's going on. I think the deadline for it is December the 19th. So everybody, you get a chance. The tickets are $2 one and they're 3 for $5. So when you get a chance, go. Let me give you a little bit of information. Cash App Holiday 50/50. Put in the memo section your name and your telephone number. So if you win, you can be contacted, and it's for a worthy cause. So please do that for me. Please do that for the Nighthawk Network. They're $2 a piece or three for five. So come on, y'all, just show a little support, and we'll be all so grateful. And I'm gonna go over this one more time, guys. One of the main things we talked about today was, for those you don't know, Montgomery County, Maryland is one of, if not the richest county in the United States. Okay. 63-year-old Caucasian man has been charged and he has been caught on video. He has 3 counts of malicious destruction of property and he has 1 count of theft. What do you guys think about that? And then I'm going to tell you the thing that got my goat. Tell me what you think about that. Keep in mind, we're talking the richest county in the United States, and normally the upper class people always claim the fame is, oh, that doesn't happen don't happen where I live. No, baby, that's not the case. It happens where you live. The difference is between where you live, they report when it happens where I live. Where you live, they don't report it. So it's happening there. So what do you guys think about that? And he defecated on the Black Lives Matter sign, or he destroyed it, or whatever the case may be. But he has done this on this property multiple times. He didn't just do it, he actually malicious destruction of property along with theft. So yeah, I gotta make sure I keep my camera. So what do you guys think about that? And then I'll tell you what because my other people have we went over again. I don't mind doing it. And if you have any questions about the raffle, hit up Aunt Nikki and she'll let you know what else is going on. Okay, Aunt Nikki, everybody's speaking to you. Everybody keep Aunt Nikki in prayer. She's not feeling too well today. We keep her in prayer. Eric is not feeling well. Let's just keep everybody in our prayers because we really need each other. You know what, y'all? This is what I want to do. I want to get as many of us together that supports our shows. And you know what I want to do? Maybe on Zoom. But whatever it is, it's going to have to be a medium that allows at least, let's say, maybe at least 10 of us on at one time, just so we can, hopefully before the New Year's, just so we can have a round table discussion and get to see each other and get to speak to everybody via social media, and we get to see each other. I think that's something that we should really consider doing. Now, if you guys want to do it, I already have a Zoom account. If you guys send me your information, I can add you on to it, and it could be a wellness check on each other that we may do once a month, or whatever the case may be, or whenever y'all see fit for us to do it. So tell me what y'all think about that. I think I'm thinking of things like that since we're going through this, but we can always stay in touch with somebody via social media or whatever the case may be. And you know what, Nikki, that part right there, people are for a whole lot less than that. But my thing is, you went to this same property multiple times. Listen to me, multiple times. You didn't do it just once. You went to this damn property multiple times. A whole lot less. I seen people get killed for somebody stepping on their damn shoes. Yeah, he should be packing his shit, but I'm like, I don't even know why you there. Why are you there? Yeah, Aunt Nikki, you can well, the good thing about it, Aunt Nikki, is you can get your rest and all at the same time be joining the lives and things of that nature. But your rest is is so very important to me. Baby, that's my point right there. Now this is the part that I want. This is the part that I really going. This is the part Nikki and those who came late. That's really going to get you. That part, bitch. I like to go to the gym too, but honey, I need to ride a horse somewhere else, honey. I ain't going to nobody's gym. Oh, that's Leah. You know that's the only reason why. And then you know he's probably putting a bug in everybody's ear because that ass got shot down yet one more time by the Supreme Court, and they like, boy, take a break. It ain't gonna work. You sending in you sending in documents and y'all sending in papers and you got these high class lawyers that sending this shit and you got words that not even spelled right. Boy, sit your ass down. What you should be doing is making sure that they are, and I hope and pray that Biden is gonna, before he get in that White House, hope and pray that he's gonna make it a point that they most definitely disinfect every inch of that White House because so many of Trump and his cabinet members have tested positive for COVID. It's pitiful. Yeah, and I think a lot of y'all, I think a lot of ease issue this COVID is, and we're gonna talk soon. Me, Nikki, we're gonna do a show on the importance of our mental stability. Oh no, Aunt Nikki hasn't been to the gyms in a minute. I wish he would take his ass somewhere and have 45 seats. Okay, count them. One, two, count 45 seats. Honey, you trying to save face, you doing malicious shit, and you thought that because you appointed that little new woman to the Supreme Court who just happened to have a couple of adopted black kids. What the fuck does that mean? You have a couple of adopted black kids. Okay, you doing that for face? Girl, sit your ass down somewhere. It's not that serious. But they did a backhand on that ass. Oh wow. I really think, see, and then you know what? And the thing is just because these places are open, don't mean that you should go. All that sweat, all that stuff that's in a gym. Why would you want to put yourself in that environment? And then you're gonna sit around, then you'll be one of the people that sit right around and your ass gonna try to sue the gym. Bitch, you know what? Stay your ass home. You got a treadmill at home, you wanna do some exercise, walk around your mask, walk around your block. Yeah, we don't want Trump nowhere near the yellow brick road. You know, right now his thing is he's asking all his advisors and all that good stuff. Asking his advisors and everything is it legally possible for him to pardon his children? Yeah, he mad. I mean, there's nowhere about it. He's mad. Okay, y'all. Now y'all heard the thing about Montgomery County, the richest county in the United States. Okay, I'm with you, Eric. Take your circus alive and get the fuck up out of here. Leave us alone. You, whatever. Nikki, are you guys doing dishing tea tonight? And Eric, and you keep on using your gym at home and call it a day, honey. That would be the best advice that I can give anybody. If you got a gym at home, there's things in the house you can use. If you got steps in your house, you can use your steps as your stairmaster. If you don't have no weights, get some canned foods. They can be your weights, baby. There's ways of working around this. You want to get some cardio on at home. You don't got and you don't have a treadmill. Go back and look at some old aerobic tape. There's a lot of ways that you can do things at home and you can be safe. And yes, Tracy, people are still going to the gym. I think it really does. I mean, gyms are a breeding place for germs. Period. How you slice it. No matter how you slice it, it's gonna come up peanuts. And that's that. Okay. That man is trying to come up with every kind of way to pardon his family members, and it behooves me. But anyway, now here on Nikki. The second part. Oh, okay. Army just scored 9-3. Also, the Navy finally got on board. So did Army kick 3 field goals? Because they was beating 3-0 at first. Well, they could have got a touchdown and missed the extra point. So either way, they're beating. Yeah, oh, it's 10 to okay, so they scored a field goal and a touchdown. Yeah, and it's good, so there's ways. I mean, I used to be a fitness buff back in the day. I used to do aerobics and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but they are, and then you know what, Eric, and even on outside of that, guess what? Unless you cancel your membership, even if you don't go to the gym, you're still paying your monthly dues. So the gyms are still getting paid. And I encourage my friends and everything. If you're not going to the gym, cancel your damn membership until it's time, until you're ready to go back to the gym. What the hell? There's no need to keep it. You're not going to the gym, child. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to get comfortable and be here with my people. And well, first of all, I have 2 slip discs in my back, so that don't help that much. Yes, I'm Tracy. There are many airborne things around, and guess what? You can catch the airbornes all up in the gym. I am trying to tell you. I can't go, honey. Don't catch me at no gym. Sorry. Mm-mm. I live in the third floor. Okay, I live in the third floor apartment building. I got 3 floors if I want to exercise like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I am too. I got some. I actually going, like I said, you guys, I've actually decided that I'm going to turn my living room into my studio. I don't to be. Yeah, save that gym money. If you have a gym membership, cancel your membership until you're ready to go back, because that's some little extra money that you can help with gas and lunch money or whatever. I don't, $10 a month is $10 a month. $10 a month is $10 saved. So if you have memberships anywhere, I would advise you to cancel them until you're ready to go back to the gym. And I don't see nobody in their own right mind who got a bit of dance is going to the gym anytime soon. Yeah, but Navy is only 3-60, and Army is 7-2. So I would expect Army to win, but that doesn't make any sense because everybody expected Pittsburgh to beat the Washington as, but they didn't. Ooh. Yep, and Planet Fitness make you come in and cancel it. I told them I'm not coming in there. I have had COVID, and I'm not putting myself in that much risk. They wouldn't cancel over the phone, so I told the bank to stop any payments. And there you go. Don't let them people get you like that. Okay, girl. They had you know that they was taking it out of my cancel it. I'm telling you, cancel it. My social security number, blah blah. Yeah, cancel that shit. Y'all need to cancel it. Anybody that's going to the gym right now, you worried about a 6 pack, and you're gonna have something six. You're gonna be 6 feet up. Keep on being done. Who going? I tell you one thing. I can tell you one fool. I'm not going to nobody's gym. They can kiss my entire ass. And that's it. Y'all don't let you have ways of getting around that girl. You ain't got to. You could tell me I got to cancel my thing via in person. Guess what? I'll cancel it. Guess what? I control my credit card. Excuse me, boo. Cancel her. Boop. Now. Mm-mm. Do it. Now, Nikki, and the ones who didn't hear about my you know, news here. Baltimore, we have just elected one of the youngest mayors in this city in a century. He happens to be an African American male, and he's 36 years of age. And when I tell you, honey, these people are giving him fever, and they're not giving. And I know for a fact they're not giving him fever for the fact that they're giving him fever for one fact, and that's because he's an African American. Niggas say what the hell they want to say, honey. You put sugar on shit, it's still shit, girl. Don't do all that. You doing that's some Donald Trump shit right there. Like he promised everybody, once this election is over, know what you should do about it. If I win this election, everybody will be getting another stimulus check. That's what the fuck you should have said, but you didn't. Moving right along. Yeah, but the main reason that they stay in the gym just for yes, I can't say that for the heterosexual people, but I know that's what a lot of the children do. Girl, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not going to no gym just to have sex with nobody. I have a little bit more self esteem, and I have an image up over her. Bitch, I'm better than that, honey. Yeah, I will say that. If you give me congratulations, oh Nikki, 30 pounds. All right, child. If I lose 30 pounds, bitch, I'll turn around sideways and you'll miss my whole goddamn body, head included. But you could have gave me that 30 pounds, girl. That would have put me up to like 180. Yeah. I've never I've always stayed around 142, 150 my whole life. Every once in a while I get up to 160 or whenever. That's when I'm smoking a lot of good herbal essences. Well, I know one thing. Yeah, Navy's horrible. I know one thing. I will give every stupid ass Republican governor. The only good thing that he's done for this state is he has managed the COVID as well as I've seen any other governor in the union, and he's a Republican. But anything outside of that, he didn't do shit. He won't give the HBC theirs money, nothing like that, which is an issue. Send it right on over here, honey. Give me that herb, and then y'all send it over, and y'all be looking at plump Helena, honey. I'll be like, okay. I have my own tits and everything. I sure will. Yeah, that's what he was. Eric, congratulations on your 22 pounds. We didn't hit to congratulate ours, honey. Stringing people along for merely $1,200 while thousands are dying. And the sad part about it is he strung people along for $1,200 that he didn't even give them the other time. Not at all. I don't know. I think I sent it to Nikki, and I know I think I sent it to Nikki. I sent it to Miss Pat. I sent it to Eric. I'm gonna try to send it to the rest of you guys. I send a little attachment that was saying what these other countries were giving as far as stimulus. And the sad part is they're giving these stimulus out month monthly. Keep in mind, monthly. And if we get one, this will be our second one in what? Since this been going on. And what does that tell you about this damn country? This country don't give a shit about us. Yes, honey. If I gain that pound, honey, I'm gonna go from H2 to H4. Oh, you better work, bitch. Don't try me, Eric. I'm sensitive. I wear a damn dress, goddamn it. But I'm gonna tell you like this: you gotta have some kind of you can't be sensitive and wear a dress, bitch. I'm sorry. You gotta man up and you ever, because you know they could try you in a minute, honey. I'm trying to tell you. So all y'all people is look. If y'all want to lose some weight in the future, y'all. I know I'm doing a lot of moving, but I got it. I have to get comfortable to the point because my back is killing me. Like, oh Jesus. Uh, okay, that's a little better. You lost 50. Y'all is just losing this weight. Oh, y'all losing this weight. Y'all looking good with y'all weight loss. Yes, Miss Pat, and some give it every week, and some get it monthly. And we're like the richest country in the world. And just like I was telling on Nick today, I don't think there's no way possible that anybody in this damn country should be in this country without health insurance. That's just my opinion, and it is that. And if you don't like it, I don't care. You ain't gonna punch me in my mouth. I ain't even gotta ask that. I know that, but anyway. Okay, and then Nikki and everybody, this is the second part to this thing that happened in the richest county in Maryland. So after all that, the guy did boom, boom, boom. So I went on, and I know I shouldn't have did it, but I went on there anyway. I thought I was gonna see something cool. First comment I see is this Caucasian woman stating, "Well, Black Lives Matter has destroyed." Girl, first and foremost, what the hell does Black Lives Matter things that they've done in the past have to do with this 63-year-old Caucasian man maliciously destroying somebody's property and stealing? Tell me, somebody. You know what I say? I say just like this, but y'all take 2.5 seconds to use that race card. And if you want to be technical, let's be technical, honey. All this stuff when we was having rallies and all that stuff, we always, first of all, everybody in this room probably know, and if they don't know, they're gonna know tonight. We always know that these white supremacy groups and all that kind of stuff, we know that y'all was strategically sending people to these rallies. Come on here, somebody. Sending people to these rallies to cause some destruction, some kind of discord or whatever, to make it seem like that they were the ones just calling. Come on, y'all got to do better than that. We wasn't born tonight. We was born at night. Poop. Don't do it, bitch. Not to yourself. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not this life. That's it. You better go for it. That's right. Set your goals. Set them so you can obtain them. And when you do, we're gonna have a big old congratulations party for Eric and Nikki and everybody else. Eric said he's going to lose 100 pounds by 2022. Claim it in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. I can do it. They are, and I'm like, girl. At the end of the day, you never even put on your post and came out of your mouth acknowledging that he was dead wrong. They go, I'm gonna give a shit if somebody did something to your neighbor down the street. That ain't got nothing to do with you viciously destroying somebody else's property. I'm sorry. And I said it once and I say it again to you, Caucasian woman. You can kiss my entire existing ass. How about that? Always using the race card to justify whatever they think that they are a damn victim. Y'all need to get over that. Y'all get on my nerve. Oh yeah, Nikki, if y'all want to do a Zoom exercise class, we can do that because I used to be what they call it, different things now, but I used to be a aerobic instructor back in the day. I can teach y'all how to how to stretch before you do it, and we can start off with simple things. But if y'all want to do that, I'm down for it, honey. I'm down for it. I can get the little music playing, and we can just do it. Let me know when. Who want to do a Zoom exercise class? Let me see your hand. I'm in. I'm down. We can do it once a week, twice a week. You name it, and I claim that we can make it happen. They get on my nerves too, Nikki. But when I saw that, I was like, bitch, how was you gonna pull? The Black Lives Matters did such and such. Sit your ass down somewhere. And I mean, y'all don't know this, but um, I'm like, oh, girl, bitch, girl, you used to live in Dundalk, Maryland, girl, you're TPT. You know what TPT is? Bitch, you trailer park trash. Let it go. I can't do it. No, girl. Girl, you're trailer park trash, and you talk. No, girl. Thank you. Let me put this up here. Miss Vera, honey, I'm telling you right now, in my Vera Walker voice, kiss my entire ass. or lack thereof, whichever one you see. No, I would like to do that exercise class, do some light aerobics and things of that nature. Because when you think about it, even when you think about aerobics or whatever, it could be exercise if we just exercise by doing a bunch of different kind of line dances. So there's a lot of things we can do and be in the safety of our home and get that exercise in and be content and be safe. So if y'all want to do that, you guys let me know. Yeah, trailer park trash, bitch. When somebody say come for you, say TPT, sit your ass down somewhere. What's TP? Trailer park motherfucking trash, biatch. Girl, don't do that. Right church, wrong creed. You're not gonna do that to me. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. How about that? No. I was like, girl. And then now she lives in some place in Georgia. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna tell you where she live at, y'all. She lives in Georgia now. Let me see, y'all. Give me a second. We're gonna find out. While we waiting, I'm gonna sing for y'all. You know damn well I can't sing. I used to could sing back in the day. Let me find this thing, y'all, and tell you how this woman just got out the gate. She tried to get out the gate on me, but I shut that ass down, and that's a girl, right church, wrong pew. Won't do all that. Girl, won't do all that. Not on this side of Jordan. You might do it on your side, but you know I'm from that old thing called slapper hoe tribe, honey. I ain't got time for all. Slap you, your mama, your cousin, whoever comes, honey. It don't matter. We ain't gonna go through all that. No, sorry, boo. I'm gonna find it for y'all. Give me a second. Let me see. It's down here, cause it was reported by here in Baltimore at local news station Fox 45. This woman, she called herself trying to go in on me. I said, bitch, apparently you don't know who you talking to. Because I would go up one side of you and come down the other. It's not even that serious. But don't play with me. You want to play with something? Play with them silver knobs on your trailer door, girl. I'm not the one. I'm not doing it. Let me see. It was so early this morning that I should have put my I'm trying to look because so many people I told her, I said, girl, go finish hiding behind your little white pointed head sheet and leave me alone because you're not ready. You're not ready for this. Trust me. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. Because girl, no, we're not gonna do that. Sit up there and just basically try to make everybody believe that whatever that thing did was okay. I'm like, girl, somebody needs to punch you right upside your neck. I think sometimes some of these people need a good old wake up call. They need a good old goddamn slap upside the neck. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm ready to read it to y'all now. All right. 6-year-old man is facing charges after Montgomery County Police Department said he was caught on camera vandalizing the same home multiple times. Yeah, multiple times. Okay. So this woman takes it upon herself and comes out of her mouth with the get down. I said, girl, right church, wrong pew. We're not having that. Sit your ass down, son. You from Dundalk, Maryland, girl. And her post was so damn old. That it was like, girl, you know what? You're a waste of time, you're a waste of space. It was in Only, Maryland. Turned down the Black Lives Matter sign. The flag, not the sign, the flag. I'm like, girl, she lives somewhere in Georgia. Maybe one day, nigga, you can get somebody to reach out and touch that ass. Now let me stop. I'm just joking because they've been to flag my damn thing. The whole thing, TPT, girl. The whole bitch, hi Felicia, girl. All your metal just going all over the place. Y'all, let's just keep everybody in prayer. Pray for Charlie Pride and his family, and the young lady from Steel Magnolias, which Princess has just made me want to get ready to watch. But I love you guys. Stay safe and let me know about if you guys want to do the Zoom exercise class. I'm here for it. I will help you guys as much as I can. I like to get a little sweat little sweaty once in a while. Okay. I love y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And remember, don't let nobody tell you any different. There's nothing wrong with me time. I will simply say to you, time is very important for allowing you to live your balanced life. Right from the wicked witch, honey. Bitch be gone. I wish I had that spray, bitch be gone spray, because I'll be spraying a lot of people. I really would. Ain't. Boop. That's Mason, no, bitch. That's bitch be gone spray. See you later. Mm-mm. So you guys, I love you. Let's please keep each other in prayer. Be safe. Hit me up in my inbox if we guys want to do this Zoom exercise thing and the Zoom monthly round to get together to talk about any and everything. I love you guys. Be safe. Mwah.